Okay, we're going to look now at ratio and proportion, and we're going to do it all in one go, so it could take about 10 minutes, but let's see how this works. Ratio. The first one is simplify this. Now what you should notice is that you get 5 goes in both of those. So you can divide both sides by 5. So you get 5 to 7, and that's the simplified version of it. Next one is divide £700 in the ratio of 5 to 3 to 2. And the way I really like doing this for most ratio questions now is a bar, and I'm going to split it into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts. So I've got 10 parts, and I want to work out what each of those cells are worth. So I've got my 700. So I've got my 700, and I want to divide it by these 10, because that tells me how much each cell is worth. Unfortunately, dividing by 10 is nice, that's 70. So each of these are worth 70, and 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are there. So that's 5 lots of 70, 350. 3 of them are for this fella here. So again, times that by 70, 3 sevens are 21, 221. And then finally, I've got 2 parts here, so times that by 70 is 140. And that's how I split it into that ratio. I really like this bar idea, and I'm going to try and see if I can use that for more of these questions. Alex and Thomas share 30 sweets. They divide them in the ratio of 3 to 2. How much does Thomas get? So it's Alex and Thomas. Get the order right in the ratio of 3 to 2. Okay, so let's just see. We've got a bar here. This time we've only got 5 in there because I've got 3 parts to 2 parts, and I've got 30 sweets. So you can see I can divide that by 5, so then I get 6 in each. And I'm just caring about Thomas here. Thomas just gets those ones. So Thomas gets 2 lots of 6, 12 sweets. It's a really, really nice method, this. So, right. And then Chris and Molly win money in a competition. They share the money in the ratio of 2 to 3. 2 to 3, a bit like 3 to 2. So it's Chris and Molly, and they win a competition in the ratio of 2 to 3. So again, 5 parts, and you can see what we're going to do. £240. Share that by 5 is 48. So each of these are worth 48. And the question is, how much money did they win in the competition? How much money does Chris receive? All right, Chris is the first one. Chris gets 2 parts. So therefore, 2 lots of 48, £96. And then it says, how much money did they win in the competition? Oh no, I've read the question wrong. I rushed through RTQ. Let's backtrack and slow down. So let's just re-look at that question. Okay, so just go back. See what it's like in my class. Read the question. Chris and Molly win a competition. So Chris and Molly, and they share the ratio in 2 to 3. Okay, so all so far so good. Got that bit right. So there's my 5 parts. But now, I didn't read this bit. Molly receives 240. Right, so Molly, this is Molly's part, because these are the 3 bits for Molly. And that's 240. So Molly gets those 3 bits. How much does Chris receive? Well, okay, so what you can see here is if those 3 parts equal 240, if I divide 240 by 3, I get 80 in each. Therefore, each of these must be worth 80. So Chris gets 160. And if they say altogether, how much did they win? Well, you just add these ones together. So they won £400 altogether. read the question. The ratio of girls to boys, right, so this is now girls to boys. In the class, 2 to 3. Everything is 2 to 3, isn't it? What fraction? Okay, well, I'm still going to do this bar thing because I think you can still see how I can do it here. So it says, what fraction of the class are girls? So here you go. You can see 2 out of the 5. 2 out of the 5. Not 2 out of 3, as a lot of people say, but it's 2 out of the 5 are girls. So that's how you do for the girls. The angles in a triangle. Oh, okay. Angles in a triangle. Straight away, I know angles in a triangle, they add up to 180. That's my magic number, isn't it? And it says they're split in the ratio of 1 to 2 to 9. What is the size of the largest angle? So they want to know what that is there. So again, I've got, how many parts have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 9, 12. So I've got 12 parts. So I now want to split this into 12 sections. And I now need to say, well, 180 degrees shared amongst the 12. Okay. Now, because I rushed it last time and made silly mistakes, I'm going to use my calculator to show you it's 15. Ooh, there you go, 15. So that's 15. So each part is worth 15. I have 9 of those. So 9 lots of 15, 135 degrees. So that's the size of the largest angle, 135 degrees. Right. Okay, we've got final revision to go.